Indira Gandhi. She was India's first female prime minister, born in 1917 as the daughter of P.T. Jawaharlal Nehru and Kamla Nehru. She is a courageous woman, voted Asia's best female personality of the 20th century. He was killed in 1980 by his bodyguard. He played a big role in Indian solidarity and unity. Here is a collection of the top 50 quotes from Indira Gandhi. Enjoy. As a nation, I believe we've acquired faith in ourselves. Dhaka is now the free capital of a free country. One must beware of ministers who can do nothing without money, and those who want to do everything with money. Peace we want because there is another war to fight against poverty, disease, and ignorance. To become capable, one must have faith in oneself. To me, the function of politics is to make possible the desirable. We would rather starve than sell our national honor. All my games were political games. I was, like Joan of Arc, perpetually being burned at the stake. Defeats are always pitiful. Victories are always last resources. I'm certainly not a workaholic. It's a law of life. Check it and you'll see it holds true in every situation of life. Life is a continuous process of adjustment. Mankind will endure when the world appreciates the logic of diversity. Politics is the art of acquiring, holding, and wielding power. Rebels and non-conformists are often the pioneers and designers of change. The civil servant is primarily the master of the short-term solution. The collective judgment of the electorate must be respected. Winning or losing of the election is less important than strengthening the country. You must learn to be still in the midst of activity and to be vibrantly alive in repose. Every new experience brings its own maturity and a greater clarity of vision. Forgiveness is a virtue of the brave. I am not a person to be pressured by anybody or any nation. I cannot understand how anyone can be an Indian and not be proud. My son had nothing to do with policy or decision-making, nor did I discuss the elections or any other matter with him. My theory is that men are no more liberated than women. My theory is that men are no more liberated than women. Never forget that when we are silent, we are one, and when we speak, we are two. On the one hand, the rich look askance at our continuing poverty. On the other, they warn us against their own methods. People tend to forget their duties, but remember their rights. The power to question is the basis of all human progress. The purpose of life is to believe, to hope, and to strive. Wearing khadi was a badge of honor. It was something one was proud to do. Every democratic system evolves its own conventions. It is not only the water, but the banks which make the river. I do not like carving the world into segments. We are one world. My father was a statesman. I am a political woman. My father was a saint. I am not. Nothing that is worthwhile is ever easy. People with clenched fists cannot shake hands. The Indians and Pakistanis are literally brothers. What is popular need not necessarily be right or wise. Ability is not always gauged by examination. I don't see why we and the Chinese should have to be enemies. My father was a saint, I'm not. The old need the company of the young so that they renew their contact with life. If I see something dirty or untidy, I have to clean it up. Martyrdom does not end something, yet only a beginning. I think basically I'm lazy, but I have a housewife's mentality, and I go about my job. The people have nothing to fear of me. People have never feared me. A nation's strength ultimately consists in what it can do on its own, and not in what it can borrow from others. I don't think my father was my mentor. Whenever you take a step forward, you are bound to disturb something. I never believed in the danger of a third world war. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our video.